Hey, what's going on? 5 exercises made easier just for you guys over 40. Let's do it. Hey there, this is Coach Chris Wilson here in the Criticalbench compound. I'm inside the power rack today with my good friend, Mr. Orange Band here. And what I want to show you today for you guys over 40, really for any guys, but really those guys over 40, I'm a guy over 40, I'm 43 years old. Our bodies start to hurt a little bit after 25 plus years of working out. We get achy joints, pains, nagging, chronic stuff that just, kind of rears its ugly face in our workouts. But we don't want to get away from the lifts that we love most, right? So I want to show you 5 ways to do some of the most traditional, basic, terrific exercises, hopefully pain-free. So here you go. All right, so let's take one of my very favorite exercises of all time for the back, for the arms, the pull-up. Pull-ups can get hard when you get older, okay? When you're 200 plus pounds, you're not cranking out reps like you used to in your teens and 20s. I get it, I'm there. What I like to do to get those reps is use a strength band, just like this. Just one of those really thick, durable rubber bands. Loop it around your hand grip, pull it down, put a knee in it, not both, just one. Get the hand position that you want, okay? And then just leave the other leg hanging long and get your reps. Nice, clean, full stretch at the bottom, chin over the bar at the top. If you can pull your chest to the bar, more power to you. And get the reps that you want to get, 8, 10, 12, but keep those sets in those higher rep areas. Now it's fine to do low rep sets too with just body weight, but like I said, when you get older, you get heavier, you're a little bit bigger. I mean, I'm 40 pounds heavier now than I was in college. So maybe not quite 40, but close. And those exercises just aren't as easy. They don't feel as good on the body. So you use a little assistance so you can still do those exercises, feel good, have fun, and have a productive workout. All right, let's move to exercise number 2. Okay, so moving on to push-ups. Now, traditional push-ups, hands on the ground or a flat surface, body in a nice plank position. Typically, heels are either pushed together or feet are about hip width apart. Body stays nice and rigid and straight the whole time, chest down to the floor, back up. Sounds easy enough, right? Again, when you're bigger, when you're heavier, when you're over 40, they just don't feel like they used to. They're harder. You're not repping out 25 to 50 rep sets like you once did, but you want to. How to fix that? Go to a bench or to a bar that is raised, right? So you have a bench like you see right here, where you can just go hands on the bench and do your push-ups. But if you like the feel of a barbell, like you're doing a bench press, which I love this, just set a bar nice and low, take a grip that's about bench press width, outside shoulder width apart, put those feet either right next to each other, heels together, or if you wanna separate for a little bit added stability, that's fine too, okay? And then just meet the chest to the bar, press it out. Boom. Now you're kind of feeling like you're doing a bench press and a push-up at the same time. Feels awesome. Feels a little bit more natural, and it saves the wrists a little bit, okay? Because when your wrists are cocked like this with your hand on the floor, it can put a lot of strain, a lot of pressure on that part of the body. But when you have a locked wrist and you're gripping onto a bar, it can feel a lot better. Highly recommend doing that low set bar push-up or a bench to crank out those reps, okay? Moving on to exercise number 3. All right, exercise number 3, one of my very favorite ways to hit the back is a bent over row. Of course, you can do that with dumbbells, and I highly recommend those, but I love to go a little heavier and go to a barbell. And but it can be demanding on the lower back. And I know as we get older, the lower back, it's not in love with some of these exercises, the deadlifts, the bent over rows, stuff like that. So how do we get around going from a bent over row exercise to still using the barbell and doing a row? We go inverted, okay? So you've probably seen these or maybe even tried them before. Great exercise. just get underneath the bar with a good grip, wider than shoulder width. Now you can play around with foot position here. You can go with straight legs, you can go with bent knees with your feet on the ground. If you want to make it much easier, you can really bring your feet in towards your butt and just make like a table position. So this would be like beginner level, where you're just pulling your chest right to the bar. If you want a little harder, extend the leg. Now you're working with more of your body weight. And if you want to just go as hard as possible, just go rigid, boom. You got to kind of set those heels and pull. Try to get that chest up. It's harder to get the chest all the way there, and it's easier to get it there with the legs bent. Terrific way to still hit the back, hit the arms really good. Feels great. Great for your grip strength still, just like a bent over row would be, only a little bit less wear and tear on the body and certainly on the back. Let's go to exercise number 4. Okay, so my all-time favorite exercise right now is the deadlift. It wasn't always my favorite, but it became my favorite in recent years because I do a lot of variations of a traditional deadlift. You don't have to do just a barbell conventional deadlift or sumo deadlift. You can do deadlifts with dumbbells, with kettlebells, all kinds of things. Reduce the load, reduce the weight, but still get the benefits because it's a total body lift, okay? And that's where a lot of us go wrong as guys, especially guys over 40. We love pushing. We love those anterior muscles, the shoulders, the arms, right? The abs, the chest, all that. But we neglect the stuff on the backside, which is as important, if not more so, because of the positions we're in for extended periods of time every day. So the dumbbell deadlift, and this is like a Romanian deadlift, okay? So I like to go fairly close stance, okay? About hip width apart. You can go out a little wider, more like shoulder if you'd like, okay? Position the dumbbells just outside the feet, okay? Now keep the lower leg from the knee to the ankles pretty vertical, okay? But push the butt back. Get that hip hinge going, okay? So see, my butt is really back. My back is still really flat, okay? And I'm bending down to get my weights, okay? So my lower leg is really vertical, and then I got a massive hip hinge, so I feel a lot of tension in the hamstrings. Boom, and I'm just up right here. So I'm nice and tall. Don't arch back. Just come up nice and tall, abs tight, squeezing the quads, squeezing the glutes. And then as you bend from the hips, lower down to where you feel that max tension in the hamstrings. That back is still nice and flat, head's in line with the spine. Boom, back up. It doesn't take much weight. I mean, this is only 35 pounds in each side, in each hand. So I guess I'm working with just 70 pounds, but I feel it. It feels amazing. And just go real slow on the way down. Your eccentric can be nice and slow. Feel that nice tension and strain in the hamstrings. Good strain. And then pop it right up. Okay, love the deadlift. Love all the benefits that it provides. And it really helps to offset all that front pushing that we do. We need more back focus, more pulling movement. That one gets the job done. All right, here's our 5th and final move. Okay, so 5th and final. You know, as a guy, we spend a significant amount of time sitting on the toilet. So it's important to be able to get up off the toilet, wouldn't you say? So I love this exercise because this is something we need to do every day of our lives. We need to go from a seated position to a standing position, okay? So take the barbell with all the weight off your back. Don't worry about that. Put some dumbbells on the floor. They can be 20s, they can be 30s, 40s, you can go 50s, 60s. You can get up to some good weight here. Get your feet in about a shoulder width, or if you want to go even a little bit wider, that's fine, okay? Still, really good posture. Feel your lats are tight, your shoulders are packed. You got your arms are tight to the side of the body, head's up, chest is up, and then kind of just push into it, push forward, drive through the heel, and stand up. And then sit down slowly, under control. You don't have to go back to a relaxed, slouched position in the seated or bottom portion. Keep your posture, right? So you're here, you're up, down slow, tap, go. Tap, go. Tap, go. Boom. Sitting and standing is something we do every day. You sit down into a car, you get up out of the car. You sit down to the table, you get up off the table. You sit down and watch television, you get back up. This is never gonna be something you don't need to do, okay? Now, squats suck. I understand, they can. I love them. My knees, luckily, are not hurting me. I don't have chronic knee pain. I know a lot of guys do out there who are 40 plus, 50 plus. But this movement here is something that you should be doing. Fight through that little bit of pain, because on the other side of that is muscle building and strength that you need in your legs to carry your body through your life. Okay, so you got to overcome some of that discomfort or slight pain, because the rewards are much greater. Okay, you understand where I'm coming from? Please leave some comments below for me. I'd love to hear what you think. I want to help you guys over 40. I'm that guy now, so that's who I want to help. So hit me up. I'll be sure to check some of those comments below. And before you go, I have a couple amazing videos that I know you'll love and a free report about your testosterone. We'll see you soon.